Sophie feels that way because of how you act around her.
I don't feel comfortable around her though.
You should probably close the door when you say these things.
I thought there's something strange.
Strange. Alright, can you guys hear me?
Hey guys!
Oh, good lord, this is so laggy on your end. At least on my end, it's nice and smooth. Alright, so if you can hear me, just type hello yellow. Alright, so today we're going to be playing some Crypt of the NecroDimension, not NecroDancer, because this is a mod I made and I accidentally replaced literally all of the local files instead of just putting it all in a mod folder, meaning basically every character in the game is someone from Dimension Quest, except for Tempo, because I'm trash and made Tempo into Kara.
Hey,
Corinne hates me probably for this joke. Huh? Yeah, of course. Alright, so I'll be playing as your girl Giga, and who do you want to play as, Sophie?
Let me go find a character. Let's see.
Oh, wait, you can play as Aiden, because then you don't have to worry about beat.
Okay, good.
So here we have Giga in a team with Aiden. Yes.
Except it's not really Aiden, it's Sophie.
Well, yeah. And I'm not really Giga, I'm Jaden. But if I were to play as Jaden, I would die for missing a beat, and you would make me miss a lot of beats. Oh, look, it's Mimi. Mimi. Oh, no, you don't have any rubies. So, let's just go somewhere nice and simple to start you off, since you're kind of new to this. Alright, let's go. Come on, follow me. Follow me. Remember, every time... Wait, hold on. Okay. Remember this, Sophie, because this is going to get us killed if you don't pay attention. Every time you move, enemies also move. See? Like, you can force these guys to move, meaning you can stall for me. See? Like that. Yeah. Walk into enemies to damage them, okay?
Got it.
Yeah. Hey, look, guys. It's Gus.
Where's Gus?
It's right here. It's Gus.
Let's go buy some.
Your boy, Gus. You don't have the money. Come on, let's go. Sophie, stop, okay? Remember what I said about how you... Take a step, take a step. Another step. Remember what I said about how you moving will cause me to get killed eventually? It's because of things like that. If you move in a bad way, kill him. If you move in a bad way when an enemy is about to kill me, I will be hit and I will die. Like, as you can see.
Oh shoot!
Oof!
Sorry.
Oof! Next level. It's okay. Let's. Yeah. Extra hearts and a backpack.
Put this stuff in.
Pardon me. Wait, hold on, Sophie. Sophie. Okay, yeah, you killed the chain chomp. Good.
Yeah.
And there, cheese, the essence of life itself.
You need to talk to me.
We're double streaming. Yes, it's me and Sophie together in one stream. Killing everything while at the same time Sophie moving improperly is causing me to be killed several times. Oh, that was actually really coordinated. I like that. We need some more coordination in our work, Sophie. We gotta do a synchronized dance.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes, synchronized dance.
1.
The sound of me sneezing ended some people's lives. Yeah, you have a cute sneeze. Don't try mimicking it.
My high sense for real. How come you have a whole bunch of armor?
Because
Dang it!
I'm good. Ooh, okay, wait, hold on. I need these cookies so I can heal.
Can I get some?
Yes, and you can also get this hat, the Crown of Thorns. You'll heal for all the damage you do. The world will not end with a meteor, but with a synchronized dance. Wait, we can both use a spell? Oh, that's cool.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, wait, hold on. Yeah, you attack up. Okay, so we need to like work together with this, otherwise we're gonna get each other killed. Oof!
How much cards do I have left?
Ha! Got it. Easy every time. NecroDancer is not a hard game, it's just a life-destroying game. Ooh, it's Kim! Guys, I turned death metal into Kim! Be proud of me! Well, Sophie's dead. So yeah, what should we do next?
Zone 2.
Zone 5. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, Corinne, you there? You there, buddy? I want you to be as mad as physically possible right now.
Who's Corinne?
Oh, Corinne, she's a viewer of mine. She shows up in pretty much every stream. You see, Corinne?
What? What?
The goal of NecroDimension was to include many games into NecroDancer. So, I was like, hey, this Zone 5 is electric themed. I need to think of a cool place from a video game that is themed around power and energy and electricity. So I was like, well, I'm already trash enough, may as well bring Undertale into this. So Zone 5 is now entirely the core.
Wait, we gotta follow this line?
No, you don't have to follow the line, it's just the, this line gives you electric powers, so if you stand on it and you hit enemies, it'll be like a chain attack. See? Wait, hold on, don't move. You see that? You see that, Corinne? You see that right there? That is hours worth of work on a meme.
Wait, let me get to
I require cheese.
Okay.
Alright, we'll come back with 40 gold to crack open that chest. Oh, watch out, it's magic.
Got him.
Wait, hold on, okay, be careful. Yeah, nice. Alright, now we can go back and... Oh, wait, don't move. Don't kill it. Yes, because that thing was about to curse your hearts and make you lethally ill. Come up here.
Coming. I'm going to come on.
Come on, you can dig. No, you gotta like dig and then walk towards the wall. Yeah, come on. Alright.
Can I get one of these?
Wait, hold on. Bam, get the broadsword. Never mind, don't get the broadsword. Just die instead. Dying is also acceptable.
Can I go back up?
Hey look, it's Metaton. It's Memory Head. It's not my will to live. You guys don't understand. This is actually like, I had to take time to replace all of these sprites. So, as much as you want to be mad at me, at the same time, this took me time out of my life.
No. I'm dead. Even I'm angry at this. Time well spent.
Yes, time well spent. Everyone in this place has a limited lifespan, and I spent it remaking NecroDancer into Dimension Quest, Paper Mario, Undertale, Toho, Kirby, and Mega Man.
Hey, dude.
This is what I do with my life. Yeah, Sophie?
Where? Oh, shit, alright. Can you only hear it?
Wait, hold on, okay.
Take the banana. Can I go upstairs?
What?
Back up?
Oh yeah, sure.
Can we now?
Yeah, watch out for those guys. You can't attack them in the shield because they'll just kind of ignore your will to live entirely. So you gotta like attack them from the side or from behind.
So when you go back into the room, I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, bye, Sophie.
Bye. I'll be right back. Tell me when you get to the next floor, got it?
All right. What do you mean vlog? Vlogging, no thanks for now. I mean, I might consider it, but I might consider it, but at the same time, I don't want to consider it. Like, I want to just never vlog ever. Not until I'm at least somewhat popular. Like, until I'm actually significant to this world, and by that I mean never, I'm not gonna vlog. Physical proof that Jaden Rivera cannot sing. 9th, 2017, colorized. Honestly, Aiden, if I ever make a vlog, it's going to be me walking out of the closet saying, "Hey guys, it's scarce here." Next level, Sophie. That's gonna be my very first vlog. Literally me just popping into existence with, "Hey guys, it's Jaden here." Well, Sophie, slow down, okay? You're gonna get me killed. Remember? You swore an oath. Alright, you can have the boots, I'll take the shovel, and you can have the monocle. Wait, hold on, and I will kill this wall. Okay. We have encountered the rare Satan.
How do you get the
Ow, don't touch those. Ah, those are mine. Well, at least I kept my sword. All right, yeah.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I can't see.
There's only so much you can do with spare time, and you know what? I found a way to waste it. All in one fell swoop.
I died.
Oh, not again. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I'm at 1 heart. Oh, Jesus, no. Yeah, I think I got hit by one of those cursed wraith things. What have you done, Sophie?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Well, guys, I am officially doomed.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's scarce here. Alright, so now I have to beat... Yeah, Sophie, I'm just gonna I have to beat Fortisimal, so... I kind of want to live, so...
How
just,
about I die?
Yeah, just kind of stand there. No offense, you're a good player and all, but, like, I want to live.
Oh, shoot.
Wait.
I want to kill this
Wait. Sophie, be very careful with your movements, because any movement could end my existence. Like that. Okay, my turn.
My statements sarcastic, my flows pyroclastic, my legends dynastic. Yeah, when I rock like Lazarus, my odor is always hazardous. Your skill is at best average. There's no way you can handle this. Notice your moves are atrocious, so hopeless, hopeless.
Oh no! This is so weird playing with WASD. No!
You died. Press up and down to compute.
Well,
guys, I'm horrible at this game, so
yes.
I'm gonna leave. Bye.
Oh, okay. It was nice having you here, Sophie. Thanks for showing up on stream. Hugs for everyone. If you have a sibling, treasure them, because they're all you're gonna have in this world, and they're gonna be the ones who get you killed in Necrodancer.
Adios.
Yeah, let's do some single player. Now that I don't have to worry about 2 people, I can show. Huh? Oh. So, now that Sophie's gone and I can do single player, I'm going to show you guys what my mod is. So, it's Crypt of the NecroDimension. The art is still a work in progress, so just kind of ignore it. Well, NecroDimension nuclear, because NecroDancer amplified. Yeah, I can do jokes. I can't do jokes. I cannot do jokes for the life of me. I'm bad at jokes. So yes! So it changes all the characters and includes, like, you know, little art things. The art's not that good, I know it needs some work, but you know what? Placeholders will do for now. Part 2? What?
Because the ice cream is part 2.
Part 2, the Rebellion Strikes Back. So, yeah. So, Cadence is Giga. What? So, yeah, Cadence is Giga from Dimension Quest, as you can see. Melody is Aiden's sister, Melody, from Dimension Quest, considering his real sister is not actually Melody. Yeah, she's got a little animation, he's got her own guitar. Yeah, it's cool. Arya is Jaden. Jaden here uses my remixes, which you guys never watch, in his soundtrack, and he's entirely voiced by me.
What's up?
Yeah, the voice acting isn't that good because I don't have a good microphone, but you know what? Screw it. One day I'm gonna get a better microphone. And then I'm gonna redo all this.
Yeah, hello.
Next up we have Dorian, who is Oliver, and he has like the jumpy powers. Eli is Gary and has infinite bombs. Monk is Metalloid and commits suicide literally anytime he ever touches gold, which is stupid and it was a bad idea for a character, but you know what? It's in the game and I gotta deal with it. Dove is Polina. She beats people up with a pillow. That's her gimmick. She's a pacifist, because she can't hurt anyone. Bombs. And Maggie, being that she's a speedy witch person, she moves at double speed, and is very hard to deal with sometimes. Bard, as you saw, is Aiden. Say hello to Aiden, everyone. Yes, Corinne, I would love fan art because, like, that means I have fans. Nocturna is Glitches, a character of mine who is rather mysterious but still cool. Diamond is Basine, Melody's little sister and Aiden's little sister, also known as the only person in Aiden's family who doesn't die in the game. Ha! Melody dies, and so does Aiden. Yeah, I'm a sick, twisted person. I'm a bad friend. Yeah. Diamond moves diagonally, so that's a really cool thing. Mary is Susan. I'm gonna replace the sheep with something much more fitting for her sliminess, but like for now, it's Susan. She's a slime. That's adorable enough. Just look at her bounce. Sheep, yeast. And Tempo is Kara. Yeah, Tempo needs to kill to survive, so like, I love Kara's concept, and if you look closely, Kara starts off with the blood knife, which has been turned into the true knife. The knife from the game. Not a Spiefs, but a sus. The Frost Dagger it's the Spicicle from Team Fortress 2. So yeah. So that's everything. So, I'm gonna wait here, and you guys can tell me who you want me to play as. Alright, that's one vote for the sus. Everyone else want to see some sus? Some Susan? Susania Limona? The slime character? Alright, sus it is. Today we're going to be playing some Zone 2. Oh, well you see, Aiden, the trick to playing as Mary is to not ever play as Mary. Because, like, oh god, Mary. Basically, just never let any living thing touch your sheep. Because you see that sheep here? That is your will to live. That is your child. That is your life force. And if anything dares to harm your sheep, you will commit suicide. Because Mary just loves her sheep. Susan's clone is Oil Susan, who is a a minor character and dimension quest, which is like a robotic version of Susan. It's Robo Slimes. The thing this world needed. You don't get a character, Matuna. Fun fact, Susan changes color with different armor. Rather than putting on armor, she's too squishy, so she just eats it. Ooh! Ooh! That's a life potion. Yeah, be very, very careful when using a bomb as Mary, because like your bombs will pretty much always be in range of the sheep, so your immediate instinct should be to run away from the bomb, otherwise the sheep will just die instantly, and so will you, because, you know, Mary can't live without her little baby sheep. Yeah, the sad part is, Aiden, that's literally the only way to play as Mary. Just kind of stand in your sheep and let yourself be the meat shield. I have not even found the final room. I'm going to be dropped down a trapdoor. I need to hurry up. I'm going to just skip past all the mushroom dancers. They deserve life. Come on, reach the end, reach the end. Yes! Right at the end. No! 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 That was my sheep. My sheep's dead. My sheep is dead! So yeah, that's how you play as Mary, as in you don't play as Mary ever, because Mary is not good. Instead, we're gonna be playing as my boy, Glitches. He's a cool dude. He shapeshifts a lot. Oh, wait. I'm gonna just do a bit more of more Undertale trash. Okay, not that. Yeah, item test works. Jesus Christ, this level's huge. Wait, Yeah, his name is Glitches. That's his name. Yeah. All right. All right. So watch this. Yeah. So I'm gonna go and find. That's a lot of bombs. That is a lot of bombs. This is a really cool item test level. How has nobody thought of this before? It's got like everything in it. Literally everything. It's great. It's got money too. Money in the corner. Communism at its finest. Everything's free. Jesus! They even have the gold magnet. That's unused. It's an unused item. Ah, yes, there's the armors. So Glitches turns into the souls from Undertale whenever he picks something up. He's the orange soul right now, and then next up is like a Gaster reference kind of thing. Then he's the green. Yeah, he can't, there's nothing for Dorian's plate mail armor, so that's non-existent. The heavy plate armor turns into like a Kirby reference. The karate gi turns into the yellow soul. Glass armor for a cyan soul. Heavy glass armor for the dark blue soul. What's the name of that one? I believe the armor I just picked up was obsidian. That turns into the purple soul. And lastly, quartz armor is just Kara. So yeah, that's cool. So let's play as this guy in all zones mode. Cool Cat, you have no idea how much time that took to do. Because, like, sometimes whenever I had to work on the animation for when he's on the electric floor, he would be out of sync, meaning he would, like, flicker and glitch around and teleport back and forth over and over on the electric floor, and that was really unacceptable for me, so I had to recalibrate the entire animation sprite sheet. Overall, it was very worth my time. It was just something nice to do that takes up a lot of time, and I kind of had fun doing it. You guys never see that artist side of me. You always just kind of see the guy who plays games and the guy who makes memes, and this is the artist side of me, the guy willing to make things and show them to people. It's fun, isn't it? It's probably not fun. You guys are just listening to me talk about how I make things at this point. None of you actually care, do you? Okay, so Monster cares, so I feel good. I feel nice and happy about that. So let's talk about NecroDancer a bit more rather than NecroDimension. NecroDancer is a game that's mostly RNG and quite a bit of dungeon crawling, as well as managing money. And by managing money, I mean making sure you have enough money to pay the shopkeeper in his cheap prices. And by cheap, I don't mean that they cost very little. I mean the shopkeeper will charge you $100 for a torch. So yeah, for example, a pickaxe, one of the best shovels in the game, but it takes time to use, and he's charging me almost as much as the entire total of money I could find in the level for it. And this is just the first level. But you know what? It works, and I'm happy that I was able to afford it. Well, happy that Glitches here was able to afford it. My boy. My cool dude. Hey, since this stream's mostly gonna be me walking around the dungeon until everything kills me all at once, who here wants to ask some questions about my game? Since, you know, that's a thing and people probably care about that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't really know, because you guys never tell me if you care. But anyways, oh, you gonna leave Super Monster? That's acceptable, I understand. Understandable, have a nice day, have a nice night, sleep well. But yeah, if you guys ever wanted to know anything about my game, now's your time to ask. Well, I know you're not going yet, but I mean, like, when you do have to leave, it's perfectly fine. I still care. You are a good friend. You should have your own spare time. So yeah, if you guys ever want to ask any questions about the game, now's your chance. You're talking to the creator of Dimension Quest himself. Can you guys hear me again? Alright, good. So you guys can hear me. Good. I'm able to properly hold a stream. I'm very proud of myself for that. That's very nice. Alright, so my animation process for making the for the things in this game, for the things in NecroDimension or the things in Dimension Quest. Yeah, Ramon, animation for NecroDimension or animation for Dimension Quest? Because those two are entirely different things. So the way I'm supposed to animate this is that, like, I have to use sprite sheets, as in, like, every single thing you will see in the game is, like, not a single animated kind of thing. It's rather just a big collection of images that all play out in a certain pattern. For example, Jaden's walk cycle is the same 4 frames over and over and over. However, it works because of the way that the frames are designed to look as if they flow properly. However, as for how it actually looks in the game, Unity does all that for me, and I'm very thankful that it does, otherwise I'd have to find some freaky black magic way of getting this to work in my way. And trust me, I'm no wizard. Any other questions? I expect you guys to be asking about the characters, considering the fact that, like, you know, I just kind of introduced you to so many characters out of nowhere, and you guys are like, oh, okay, I understand who these people are. How long does it take to make a sprite sheet? Yeah, this is the part where, oh boy, because for Jaden's walk cycle, that took me, like, ages, because I had to properly figure out, okay, how does this boy's leg move? So it's all about properly functioning things. I can't look at a sprite as one thing in the moment. I have to look at it as everything in the grand scheme of things. What's up, Sophie? Oh, NecroDimension's animation is the exact same, except for the fact that, like, you know, all I have to do for NecroDimension is, like, recolor and occasionally reshape the images, since they were already in the game to begin with. For example, Aiden is actually just a direct recolor of Bard, with a few things changed, like Aiden having hair and Bard not having hair. So yeah, NecroDimension was actually started as a funny little thing, like, hey, what if I hack the files so that Bard looks like Aiden? And then it was like, and then the game basically just showed up like, oh yeah, you can do that. It's actually a thing called community. We have a community. You should do that. I encourage you to do that. And that started this downward spiral of NecroDimension, where you can play as Jaden and watch him die to literally everything in the game, as well as you being bad at the game. Alright, see you, Sophie. So, Corinne, you want to know about glitches? Alright. What you want to know? Just ask anything and I'll answer. Alright, so Glitch's backstory. So, Glitches is obviously not human. He's actually a part of a small race of coding people, which were designed by, you know, normal real-life game developers to be bosses that would learn from the player and grow harder and harder in order to make the ultimate challenge. However, the players eventually realized that, one, this was cruel as all heck, having a boss that would endlessly learn from you and eventually become God itself. So they scrapped the concept and put them in a place which the coding people know as the Vault. The Vault is basically a place where they all just kind of wait for all eternity because nobody wants to use them because they're not fair and not fun to play against. So Glitches and his friends, Glitches and his, you know, family, quote-unquote family, since none of them are really related, they've been in that vault for, well, let's just say a long time. Cut to Dimension Quest happening. Jaden gets fed up with reality because reality is boring, and because, you know, he put his hard work into a game and seemingly nobody cared at first. I mean, I know they care now, but this was like way back when I didn't think the game was going to succeed, and I was worried, because literally nobody ever said, hey dude, I'm proud of you, this game's going to succeed, because everyone was like, oh, well what if the game doesn't succeed? I don't want to listen to people saying, what if this doesn't succeed? I want you people to make me feel better and think it will succeed. Because like, what if you were doing your life work and someone said, well, what if this fails? What if you're a failure? Who wants to hear that? So yeah, Jaden got fed up with hearing that, so he splits his soul in half, and he puts half his soul into Dimension Quest, which is why the character Jaden in Dimension Quest is, you know, so humane and aware of the fourth wall and everything, because he is from reality, not just being some Deadpool-ish character who's like, oh hey, I'm aware of the fourth wall because jokes. Because he made the game, so he already knows what's going on. So, as Jaden's putting his soul into the game, he fails to realize that humans kind of weren't meant to take half their soul and stuff it into a video game. So this has caused some issues. Most noteworthy being a thing where some people's power values would be either too low or too high. An example of too low is Susan, who has no powers, but an example of too high is Giga, who has infinite power, but comes at the cost of not being able to properly control it. And Jaden himself was also given this issue, which is why he needs his arm cannon. Without his arm cannon, he'll like radiate and become super hot. Well, not hot the good way, like hot as in literally a nuclear reactor about to go off. So you have to deal with, so Jaden has to deal with this, and it's kind of Jaden's fault that this all happened. Oof and oh well. So yeah, but as Jaden's putting his soul into the game, he does something bad. He accidentally breaks open the vault because his soul literally slams into the side of it and cracks open a giant hole. So all the coding people are like, "Wogue, we're free! Finally! It's only been an eternity!" So they go out and they try to live their own lives. No, Giga's not a game developer. Giga's just my favorite character. So the coding people go out to live their own lives, which, well, they can't because they're coding, so they need a vessel to live in. Glitches is one of the few that are unstable, as in his coding was never finished, so he needs a body, otherwise he will literally corrupt and everything around him will like start to destroy itself. So that's why he met Jaden. He went to go find the guy who had freed him and his quote-unquote family. He finds Jaden, fuses with Jaden, and becomes and starts the duo of Glitch Jaden, which is seen in Dimension Quest, you know, a few times here and there. Anything else? I didn't sneeze, but thanks for blessing me anyways. I feel blessed, I feel happy. Anything else about glitches you want to know, Corinne? Yes, monster. Ice. Your home territory. The inspiration for Glitch's design was based off of Jaden because of the fact that, you know, he fused and created the combination of Glitch Jaden. So his design is a black and green Jaden to fit the way the coding system of C# looks, where it's like everything's black and green and purple and pink and stuff like that. So his design is quite literally Jaden, but black, green, and his arm cannon and pants are unloaded textures, hence why they appear as purple and black checkered pattern. Yeah, they didn't even finish on that poor guy's textures. Probably made for some low-budget N64 game. Yeah, he's also got white hair. I believe white was like for developer comments. Yeah, the white hair was just a design choice because, like, it matches his outline, because I had to make his outline black, otherwise his outline would blend in with his skin. So I was like, well, may as well just make the hair white because, you know, outline jokes. Yes, monster, that was a banshee. Shesh. I mean, white hair is the stereotypical, like, anime bad guy sign, so I understand your confusion. But no, Glitch is actually a rather nice guy. He's smart. He's a good boy. He's a good, very unfinished, untextured boy. Anything else you want to know about him? Oh, Susan. Ah, yes, Susan. One of my favorites. So Susan is a slime. She used to be a human, who didn't have abilities. So she was commonly seen as, like, the weak link. However, think straight, Jaden. For once in your life, think straight. You're trying to explain something. Ugh. So Susan was, like, commonly seen as one of those weak link characters because she didn't really have any powers. However, instead of using powers like what the other characters have, like their freaky, powerful abilities to use for things like construction and stuff, Susan instead did something different. She instead tried to make people happy, because that was the one thing she could do that not a lot of people seem to be able to do. So Susan became one of those, you know, people you can, like, go to trust for when you want to feel better. However, this lifestyle eventually got to her as she began to think that she was only good for making people better, and she wanted to prove that she could do things besides just put a smile on someone's face. Yeah, rip that. So what Susan does is she goes into this one forest area that's near the town she lives in, where for the past few years it's been, like, freaking out and changing element themes every now and then, with it being frozen in a blizzard for like 3 days out of the week, and one day a month it goes up in flames, only to go back to normal forest the next day, which is, you know, where Chapter 3 takes place, that same very forest. So Susan goes in there like, I'm gonna prove to them I'm strong, I'm gonna beat up whatever's causing this elemental mess, and then people are gonna respect me even if I don't have powers, and then I'll finally be useful for something in life. Yeah, she dies. Like, not even joking there. She literally walks in, gets into her first fight with a monster, and she just gets obliterated. Yeah, rip sus.
The unholy, holy, underworld bully, I will will crush those who oppose me. Just like mommy told me, my ambitions are cavernous. My motto is
So after that, well, I mean, it's not really a spoiler since it's part of her backstory. Afterwards, the boss of that chapter, the fairy trio, they just come across her body and they're like, oh, okay, that's just a dead body. That's okay. That's not okay. That's a dead body. So they try to fix it with their elemental powers. Eventually, they created some sort of freaky slime monster, which is what Susan is now. She's a slime. So Susan, happy that she's alive, but, you know, scared to death because she died, tries going home so that she can be with her mom and her family. However, the place she lives kind of has a... Yeah? Huh? Oh, thanks for returning the chessboard. Yeah, Aiden, you left that down here. You left that downstairs. So, yeah. So Susan dies, and she becomes a slime. Yes, sus. Sus is the best. So yeah, so Susan dies, and that's not very good, because ouch, dying hurts. So she tries going home to her mom because she's like, oh no, at least my mom will still love me because, you know, I need that kind of love and comfort now. Yeah, her mom thinks her daughter's dead and doesn't want to believe that some random freaky blob thing is her daughter. So her mom attacks her for trying to lie, and because monsters aren't generally allowed in the town they're in. So Susan gets attacked by her own mom, so ouch, the feels are real. Yeah, well, you know what this was? You know what this was, Neo? This wasn't a proper death. This was a girl without abilities to defend herself getting clawed to death by monsters from a forest. So I don't think this really means any kind of thing about dying properly. So, after that, Susan realizes that she's a freak and she's a slime and she won't be accepted, so she goes back into the forest and lives there quietly and alone. And the fairies make her a little house, and it's cool, and Susan eventually learns that being a slime does have some benefits. Those benefits being the fact that she can drink water to become bigger and more powerful, and, you know, that she now has, like, stretchy limbs because, you know, slimes are cool like that. However, it also comes at the cost of being extremely weak to fire. And her mom has fire powers, so trouble in the family, am I right? Alright. So yeah, ever since then, Susan's been living in the elemental forest, trying to figure out ways to get accepted back into human society, and usually failing. No. No.
Did you know that the peanut butter cheat on the peanut butter?
How? How so? Explain. Pixar, it didn't happen.
Got so jealous of the queen, he killed himself.
Oh. Or maybe just holding his knife behind his head.
No, he's called a suicide king for a reason. And he took his mustache.
Oh, ouch.
And guess what? You see, they're looking at each other.
Yeah, so, Corinne, any other questions about Susan?
Oh, and he got so jealous that's why he killed himself.
Well, at least tell me which one you want to hear about first. Like, I can't prioritize my babies, my characters, and my children. I love them. They mean a lot to me. So yeah, just pick. You guys just pick any character you want explained, and I'll explain it to you as much as I can. Well, everyone knows about Jaden. What do you mean explain Neo? So yeah, you guys just like literally just ask whoever you want. Whoever catches your eye, just ask a question and your boy Jaden is gonna answer. Yes, because I'm like Roy, I'm their boy. Alright, so I figure we should explain maybe... I'm gonna go with characters you guys don't know, so let's go with Giga. Alright, so, Giga. What interests you first, her design or her backstory? Alright, so, Giga's design was based off the idea of a person trying to look overly cute, which can be seen in the fact that she wears like pink stripes, she has a nice cute little sweater on at all times, she has a little bow in her hair to control her power instead of having like an arm cannon like Jaden has, and overall she just looks like someone you'd want to be around because she's very nice and pleasant looking. This is to hide the fact that her ability, which is to grow bigger or to make things smaller, basically, she can change the size of things. She didn't want people to fear her because she has that infinite power disorder thing caused by Jaden. Nobody knows it was caused by Jaden, so oof, don't blame him. Don't blame me, blame society! So she wants people to think of her as a safe person to be around, even though literally everyone already sees her as a safe person to be around, but she doesn't think it. So, she tries the whole cute appeal so that people won't fear her. Well, you see, Monster, the way Jaden and Giga met was that, during the Events of Dimension quest, Jaden, like, literally Giga's just one of the chapter bosses. That's it. You just kind of show up and, then you fight Giga. Yeah, you show up, you fight Giga, and you go along with your day. Unless you're being a good boy who wants to spare people, in which case you spare Giga, and Jaden starts to see how much they have in common, and eventually they start a nice little friendship. Monster, I answered your question. So yeah, Giga's design is based off looking cute to hide the fact that she could be extremely lethal if she wanted to. And as for how they met... Wait, no, Monster, I'm gonna answer! Ah! They met during the adventure when Jaden had to go fight Giga as she was the boss of the area, and Giga just kind of wants to do her own thing, however it's Jaden's job to fight her, so oh well. However, eventually after the fight, they, you know, calm down and be happy. Can Monster even hear me? Which trope, Barry? Barry, which trope? Oh. Actually, originally the reason Giga was like that was less because of a personality thing, and more because I just wanted to give her a reason to not use her power and act like a god, because I hate characters that do that, where they have all that power and they're like, oh, I can push everyone around because nobody's gonna stop me. So I made Giga super nice so that she wouldn't have thoughts like that, and would instead just be a nice person who just doesn't want to cause trouble. So at first it was a character balance thing, and then it became a personality thing. Yeah, exactly, like Flowey. Like, he gets his hands on a reset, but I mean, he's just a tiny little flower. What's he gonna do besides, you know, kill Asgore with the super cheap shot? However, Barry, I eventually gave a actual in-game reason to why she's like this, which is because she killed her parents. Basically, her backstory is that when she was younger, her parents were inventing a device to travel across dimensions, similar to how you do that in the game. However, when Giga was running over to go check on the device to watch with her older sisters Madrilda and Bildette, she sneezed, grew super big out of impulse, and crushed the device with her parents and her little sister Casey inside of it, and this caused the entire machine to explode with her parents inside. Meaning Giga here has killed her parents, and that's why she's like that. She has already killed people before, and it has left her traumatized, and she doesn't want to do that ever again. I mean, I'd try agreeing with you, Aiden, but like, you know, Sans is popular for like some reason, so I guess Lazy is likable. Because like, oh boy, isn't it funny seeing a fat guy who, like, you know, isn't it funny seeing him face down the screen every 7 seconds when he makes a joke? Isn't it funny to see the same gag repeated multiple times for the same character? Isn't Sans funny? What's cool though about Giga's backstory is that while she was right about being the murderer of her parents, she was not right about being the murderer of Casey. As the device did work, it just kind of blew up with them inside and sent them flying into another dimension out of nowhere. So they were kind of stranded and dying because of, you know, the machine exploding around them. So they had to make a life pack to keep them sustained. However, they only had enough time to build one, so they made one for Casey. That's why Casey survives in Dimension Quest and is actually a character that shows up. However, the parents, you know, they didn't survive because they didn't make a life pack, so yes, she did kill her parents.
Reanimate! You destroyed my work! I will destroy you!
Insert joke about Sans saying, "I can't afford not to care anymore." I mean, I figure a lazy character is okay when they, like, have a reason to be lazy. Like, yeah, Giga isn't cute to hide her power, she's just cute because she doesn't want people to be scared of her. Because, like, when her parents died, she assumed that she was now a murderer and people would fear her forever and hate her. So she decided to start looking cute so that she could at least retain some of her quote-unquote humanity, even though she's perfectly fine, she just made an accident. So that's why she's become this shy, shut-in kind of character who doesn't want to ever mess up anything because that's all she ever does. That's, like, in her mind, all she's ever been good at is messing things up, and she doesn't want that. So she tries staying out of the way as much as possible. However, we see this attitude change sometimes in game, where, example being this one time in the game where Jaden gets destroyed, the antagonist. I'll explain this after Giga's part. An example is that after Jaden gets, like, beaten up seriously in the normal game, Giga gets very mad because she's grown super close to Jaden because he's helped her with her confidence. So, to avenge him, she grows into a giant, and you fight the giant machine that beat up Jaden in a 1v1 where you play as a giant Giga and fight a living building. That's character development. And as for the main antagonist, yes, Blinks Mecanto, my dude. What do you want to know about him? Alright, so Blinks' design was designed to be like an anti-Jaden sort of thing, where Jaden has his blue stripes and his relatively bright colored outfit. Blinks, on the other hand, has like, you know, dark gray stripes and has black pants and white shoes. Oh, he's also very pale and has black hair. So, Blinks is a vampire. Well, partially a vampire, since his dad was a normal human, but his mom was a vampire. His dad fell in love on his own will, so yeah, that's pretty cool to see a person actually caring. Aw, goodbye, goodbye, Ramon. Have a nice night. So Blinks' thing is that, yes, he is the villain, however, at the same time, he's not, it's not that he doesn't want to be the villain, he's just not cut out for it. Like, as much, the only reason he's being the villain, oh, bye Aiden. The only reason he's being the villain is because his dad was the previous villain and he wanted to make his father proud since his father's going through a bit of depression. So he mostly puts up with the role of having to fight heroes and risk his life just to beat up some random guy in a hat so that he can keep his father happy. So the only reason he's the antagonist is because he cares about his family.
Hello.
I have no idea. It's 10:47. So the reason his dad is depressed is because a while back, during a certain hero's adventure, not Simon Belmont, his wife was killed because, you know, she's a vampire, vampire hunts, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. So his dad's been depressed ever since and has sought vengeance on literally every hero ever. Meanwhile, Blinks and his brother Metaloid are, well, brother Max Lloyd, they're just trying to deal with making their father happy, even though nothing they do is working. So one day, Blinks sees his chance to make his dad happy when his dad says, "Hey kid, I think it's time to pass on the role of villain to you." So, Blinks becomes the villain, and he does this all just to keep his father in a good mood. Meaning he will put up with anything in the game, despite being absolutely horrified of what Jaden can do, and thinking that he's going to die and that any second his life could just be cut off by some random kid with a hat and an arm cannon. Yes, they do. That his life could just be cut off by Jaden here. So, he tries his hardest to seem like a real villain, though it's obvious in certain points of the game that he is not. An example being, when you first see him, he's at a Sebastian save station, just like, "Hello there, sir. Have you seen the hero around here?" And Sebastian says, "Oh yeah, he's right behind you." Blinks turns around and looks at Jaden and freaks out and screams in horror because he did not expect Jaden to be directly behind him, staring him in the eyes. Alright. So yeah, that's Blinks' personality. As for his abilities, he lucked out. Oh, good night, love you. So, he lucked out. He's a vampire who has the power to create darkness around him. Not darkness as in the feeling, literally just shadows. Meaning he can basically go anywhere, anytime. So, anything else you want to know about him? If there's even anything else to ask about him? Excuse me. Sorry, Thanks. I sneeze really weirdly.
Wow. How do you type like a vampire? I don't know.
Alright, so,
Can you hear me?
Sophie, I assume everyone can hear you.
Sorry if you guys can hear me speak. Good night.
So, general knowledge. Alright, I'll tell you about the main quote-unquote story that there is to the game. Even though the story itself is rather bare, with the main thing you have to do in this game for the story being learn about the characters, because the characters are where it's at. So the main story is that for the past 1,000 years there's been this age-old tradition. The villains, after reaching a certain age where they find themselves unable to continue being their villainry, will pass on the role of villain to the child that they think is suited for the role. And as for how the heroes become heroes, literally they just find a hat. Like, they just look around the world after one hero's done and it's like, hey guys, I found the heroic hat. Cool, get to work. Like, it's not even like a kind of job. Yes, you should be proud to be the hero, but at the same time, it's basically a job. Like, it's not really an obligation, it's just, you're doing this, you have to, otherwise we're gonna fire you and probably kill you because you failed. Do it. It's kind of like a mafia sort of business. Well, usually villains want to do bad because they don't agree with the way the heroes think. Because most of the time what a hero thinks is to kill everything, as shown in other games, and by other games I mean literally every other game except for Undertale and a few other games, where killing everything gets you nice things.
Am I in the game? Did you make me a character?
Probably.
Can I see that first?
No, because I would have to close the stream for that.
I posted this on the screen.
No, you're not in this.
Not in there.
No, you're not in the mod.
Can you make me in the mod?
No, because the mod's already full, Sophie, I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna kill one of my characters just to make room for another. I like all of them. I love them. I'm sorry.
I play next to my only character. My extra character.
Well, no, I can't. I would have to entirely recode and remake the game itself to add an extra character.
Who's Coda?
Coda, Nightmare Mode. I haven't even unlocked it. That's how hard it is to get.
Well, tell us when I say goodnight.
All right, good night, everyone. Sophie says good night.
How can you hear me?
Oh, because my microphone's like right here.
Oh.
Make one of the normal enemies into Sophie, but that means she dies in every level.
Make one of the normal enemies into Sophie. Thanks, Neo.
So
Go ahead, break me
I don't think so. I don't think Kike is still here. Well, here's the thing. Some of them aren't bad people. Most of them are bad people. Like Blinks' dad, who got seriously mad and became just this really cruel and heartless guy because he lost his wife and all that, and he finds it fitting for revenge. However, the ones who aren't bad people do it because it's their job. They have to. Like, if you have a job that keeps a roof over your head and pays you nicely, are you just gonna walk out just because, oh, this is weird? You can't get any other job because you've been labeled as the villain. What are you gonna do in life? Both jobs are really kind of bad, honestly. Like, if you're the hero, it's basically your job to run around and make sure the villain doesn't do a bad. But, yeah, that's right, Jaden gets a paycheck at the end of the month for this. Don't ask from who, he just gets a paycheck. Yeah, but once you're a villain, you're officially labeled as the bad guy. You can't do most jobs. Neo, I don't know how to explain this. The main reason people do villains is because it's a job they have to do. It's a job, not a... Yeah. I mean, maybe there's like a heroes association and a villains association. Villains get paid to be villains, heroes get paid to be heroes, whatever. I mean, let's put it this way. Blinks' dad works in a multi-million-dollar factory that he started as a career with his villainry because he was able to use his villainry as a way to build the factory. So I assume being a villain also allows you to do some illegal stuff that will allow you to get money later because, hey, once you're not the villain, you're technically no longer a criminal because only villains are criminals. Oof, Blinks is a criminal because he wants to make his dad happy. Ouch. I think it's like a commission kind of pay, like if you do your job right, you get paid more, and if you're Sans, who just waits until everyone's dead to finally care, then you get paid less. Yep. Being the villain and being the hero is a moral crisis of, should I do this or should I not? The funny thing is, the game makes it blatantly obvious at some points that being a hero does not automatically make you a good person, and being a villain does not automatically make you a bad person. For example, if you do the run where you kill everyone, you are the hero, yes, but you're a monster. You've killed random people. You walked up to a girl who has already murdered her parents and said, hey you should die right now. And then you just killed Giga and burned her to death with a laser using nuclear energy right there. And then not just that, you randomly walk up to Sebastian and he's getting in your way and being annoying, so you're like, I may as well just make my life a bit easier. So you kill him too. You kill Aiden's sister, you kill Aiden, you kill Gus, you kill everything in your path. The villain starts to fear you, you've killed an entire king and sent the kingdom into dismay, so yeah, everything is over. You have done so much bad just to make your life easier that you have become more of a villain than Blinks will ever be. And this isn't just Undertale where like, oh, I killed 17 frogs and a goat. Everyone has left now. Oof. This is Dimension Quest, where after you kill Chessmaster, you see that his entire kingdom... After you kill Chessmaster, you see that his entire kingdom has fallen into anarchy without their ruler, so congrats, you screwed over a proud kingdom of chess people, because the king got in your way.
If I'm gonna survive this, I'll have to remember what Uncle Eli taught me. Every opponent has a predictable pattern, he said. Learn that pattern and you won't suffer so much as a scratch.
Anything else you want to know?
That green guy didn't move at all, and this blue one just moves up and then down, so if I'm attacking from the side, I'll never get hurt. A broadsword, not as sharp as I'm used to, but I bet it can still take out 3 enemies in one shot. Looks like those skeletons put their hands in the air when they're about to jump. If I'm in the way when they move, it's gonna hurt.
Actually, Kike, I composed this remix. Yeah, as you can tell, Count Bleck's theme, Bone Trousel, and Noble Haltman were not meant to be in the game. I added them in because I'm a lowlife who makes remixes. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the gameplay here is like less of a focus to just chatting and getting to know the guy playing. I mean, yeah, sometimes when it's like Cuphead, then yes, it's to watch me struggle and strain under the pressure of a game like that. Oh, Neo, look. It's a rat. Yeah, when it's something like Cuphead, it's mostly to watch me struggle under the pressure of having to deal with all of this. But then once you get something like once you get something like a Necrodancer, where it's just kind of watching me walk around, then it's more about getting to know Jaden, getting to know Dimension Quest, overall just fun times with friends, and it's great. Ooh, a mystery ring. What did this one do? I think it was a ring of extra damage. That's nice. Yeah, of course. I'm streaming Cuphead tomorrow. Coophead. Bubhead.
Deep Blue.
Did anyone see that kill? How to win at chess 101. Literally just shield walks forward, everything explodes. So hey Corinne, you got Discord? It's an online messaging system sort of thing, kind of like kind of like Kick. I don't know. It's basically like it's really cool. You can make servers, you can make group chats, you can send images, you can make voice calls to people and FaceTimes, and it's really nice. It's like Skype, but much better. And it works on your phone or your computer. Yeah, you can download it from the App Store. Or if you're on the computer, there's a certain website you can download it from, too. It's completely free as well. No charge.
I came back to destroy.
Yeah. Ow, that's better.
Alright, cool.
Neat, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Like my like my link to the Discord as a website or to your server. Alright, I'll add a link to my server. Dimensional Alliance. Invite people. Copy the link. Actually, I'm gonna just paste it in the chat. Okay, I cannot paste it in the chat. I'm gonna paste it in the server then. Alright, good. And there it is. All nice, needy weedy updated. You just click the little link that's in the description of my video, and it should ask you, it should open up Discord and say, hey, would you like to join this server? And you say yes, you say very, very yes. Ooh, cheese fries. Mm. So everyone, I think this will be a wrap for the stream for tonight. It's been an hour and a half. It was nice having you all around. Thank you.